Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiana. I can only be me, and I am coming at you with another video. This video is part of Grandma cooking dinner and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna be doing the roast. She gonna be doing everything else. So this will be whatever number 2 Grandma series is gonna have, whatever is gonna have Grandma name in it though for her dinner. But anywho, if you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all go back and y'all go to my channel, go to my videos, go to my recipes, and you will see where I have my grandmother end up making her famous collard greens. She gonna be making crackling cornbread and other things that she gonna be making. So y'all go over and show my channel some love and show grandma some love on her recipes and stuff like that. But this right here is gonna go with the dinner that she's making, but we just doing it, breaking it up in different videos so that, you know, she can have a break in between because everything isn't done in one day. But anyway, this is the roast. So I have a pork roast, y'all, and I have already washed it off and cleaned it in my vinegar and salt water. So first thing I'm gonna do is, I know this gonna be different for some people, but I like to cook my food different, you know, different ways. Try different seasonings, different, you know what I'm saying, to see what it tastes like each time I do it differently. So this particular time I'm gonna season it with some mustard. So we put mustard all over that. Mustard, honey, yes. Okay, there we go. So mustard. Then I'm gonna take some, you can take you some salt, some black pepper, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. But this one right here is optional. I have some roast beef seasoning, and I like it because they have different herbs in it. They have garlic, paprika, bay leaves, black pepper, celery seed, and onion. So I'm using it for that. And so I'm going to sprinkle some of that all over the roast. I'm not going to add no more mustard because this is going to spread throughout. So I'm going to sprinkle that all over that roast. Then I'm going to add some... Hold on one second. Okay, so now I'm going to add some more paprika for deeper color. That's enough. Some garlic powder. Onion powder. And black pepper. Bite out of my pepper. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get that mixed on around all over this roast, mixing those seasonings in, spreading it all over it. Giving it massage, getting all in the creases and get all that seasoning all up in there and everything.
You want to wrestle?
I want my own small one. Grandma said that I ever work in a restaurant. Remember I used to sell dinners? Okay, so I got all that seasoned and everything. So now what I'm about to do is I'm going to stab it, making holes and stuff all over it, because that lets all the seasonings and stuff go down inside that roast as it's cooking. And you can also stuff some of your pockets if you would like to with garlic. We finna come over here to my cast iron skillet. Cast iron skillet. Bless you. And we're gonna brown this off, give it some color. Mine almost was too small. Brown that up on all sides. And that's gonna help with color in the pot. You know, for if I decide to add a gravy or something like that to it, have a nice brown gravy to it.
When you gonna get your seasoning out, when you gonna do that?
This right here? Oh yeah. The seasoning that's in that bowl, I'm saving that. This is gonna be the water that's being added to the crock pot in the bottom. And this time I'm gonna do it where I don't add as much water, because I want one of those roasts. I don't want it to be just sitting down in the water and cooking in the water and stuff. That's normally how I normally do it, and it still do turn out good. But y'all know how it be when you bake it in the oven. You got one of them dry roasts that just be done cooked all day long, and they be just so good just from baking in the oven, and it's just cooked nice and slow. And that's what I'm going for in the crock pot this time. I don't know if it's gonna turn out like that, but I'm hoping it's gonna turn out like that. So this right here, this little water, this is just the seasoning that was in the bowl and the little water and all that stuff. So to this, I'm gonna add, because I want to add some beef broth to this roast. So to my water, I'm gonna add me some beef seasoning, and it's the dry powder one by Knorrs, Knorrs. I'm gonna get some of that and add that to water. So hold on one second. Okay, so this is the seasoning, y'all. It's the beef one. So I'm just gonna be adding some of that to the water and stir it up and get it dissolved. Just about a little teaspoon of it. Half teaspoon. That's good enough. And we're just gonna get that mixed on in there. Like so. And this is waiting on us for when we're ready. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to check this piece of meat and see if it's ready to turn over. On the side and brown. It's browned on that side. Y'all will see it when you want to get on that side. But it's browned on that side, so now it's going to brown on this side. I'm browning it on all sides. I'm not trying to fully cook it. I'm just trying to give it some color. Okay? So when it brown on that side, we're going to roll it on over to the bottom. I did not take the fat off because as it cooks, the fat is going to be on the top and the meat portion going to be on the bottom, because all the juices and the fat and all that stuff, I want it to drip down into the meat to give the meat flavor. If y'all don't know, fat is flavor, okay? So don't be going to cut fat off everything. Ain't nobody tell you that you had to eat it when it's done, but let it cook in there with it so it can give that meat more flavor and stuff. Alright, y'all, so now I'm going to turn it over to cook it on another side. Let y'all see what it's crisping up like. That they better hurry on up, ain't no. I ain't getting no younger. Y'all see it? How it's getting some color and stuff on it? That's what we want. So I'm going to keep doing this until it's done, then I'll come back and show y'all the next step. Okay, y'all, so I got the celery, and I like to cut the tops and stuff too, right along with the celery cooking. Guess what? Before the celery stalk, there was the celery flower, whatever that is, the tree and all that stuff. It still tastes just like celery. Celery is celery, right, Grandma? So we're going to cut this right here, and then I'm going to wash it off, because I like to wash off my stuff, y'all. Now, you got to wash this to your seasoning. And yes, I am cutting it up on my counter, y'all, because your girl being lazy, and then feel like pulling out my cutting board. So we just gonna cut this up right here. But guess what? People ain't gonna know this celery leaves. You wanna know why? because they just might think it's some fresh parsley. Child, people don't be knowing. Only thing they be wanting to do, y'all, is eat, child. People don't be knowing what all, don't be canned for real. They don't be canned. As long as it smell good, look good, and taste good, and is good, they good. Okay? So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it in the bowl. I'm going to rinse off that celery. And then I got 2 onions that I'm going to cut up. I diced it small, y'all. Cut it whatever size you want to cut it. Cut it up. But, I got me 2 little onions. You can use 1 large onion. But I'm using 2 little onions because I like onion, y'all. Like, onions flavor your food real good. And onion just tastes good in your food all the way around. Onion powder and fresh onions. I don't care. Get you some onions in your food, y'all. Show us some extra love, and your family will love you even more too, okay? So we're going to cut this onion up big, though. We're going to cut them up big because I want it to be able to hold up through the cooking process a little bit longer than this celery would. The celery, it can cook down to nothing. But this onion, I still want to see some onion in it. So I done went ahead and rinsed my celery out. So I'm going to cut that up kind of in big chunks, just like that, y'all. Big chunks. So it can hold up. Okay. That roast smell good, don't it, Grandma?
Yeah.
And it ain't even done yet. But I'm going to be doing this in a crock pot right now. I got my crock pot already preheating on high. And ain't nothing in it. It's just on. Ready to go. Ready for me to go. Throw that meat off up in that bad boy. Alright, so hold on, y'all. Okay, so I got to stand it up on the side so I can brown the sides of it. But you see how this roast is nice and browned, and it got crust on it all the way around. Y'all see that? Nice and brown. So I don't want my pan to burn, so I got me a little water, and we gonna deglaze this pan, so now we through. When you brown it down on kind of like a medium. You don't want to brown it on a high. So look, we deglazing that pan because my stuff is trying to burn right. And it ain't gonna burn on me because I want all that goodness over in my crock pot. So now we just gonna take this roast. We're gonna take this roast and we're gonna drop it low, drop it low, fat side up. Fat side up, y'all. So all that flavor will cook down into the meat. Normally I would have carrots and potatoes and all kinds and stuff like that in my roast, but I don't have all that today. So we're just gonna do a plain roast. You wanna know why? Because it ain't gonna matter if I have carrots and all that stuff to go with it and potatoes and stuff. That's gonna be a bit too much when we're gonna be having collard greens, fried cornbread, and maybe some potato salad with this. So we don't need the potatoes and the carrots. We already got other sides, okay? So I done deglazed this pan. We just need a good roast, okay? So deglaze the pan. Y'all remember this little here, this little juice stuff here? Okay, so we're gonna take that and mix that with that juice. And then you see that? And then we're gonna take that, we're gonna pour it down in the bottom of the crock pot, mixing the meat. Okay, just a little bit of liquid. That's all I'm gonna cook this roast in. Just that little bit of liquid, just enough to cover the bottom and up maybe an inch on the sides. That's it. I want to see how this roast turn out. Cooking it on low all night long. all day long, however it need, because this dinner is gonna be for tomorrow. All night long, all day long. I want to see how well this roast cook in just that much liquid in my crock pot. So to this, I'm gonna add some W sauce, which is the Worcestershire sauce. The Worcestershire, okay. We're gonna name it the Worcestershire because can't nobody say that. We're gonna name that Worcestershire. So we add some Worcestershire sauce to that, y'all. Just a little bit, not too much. And then we still gonna add a little bit more seasonings right on top of this, just a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit more garlic down in there too on the sides and all that. And just no salts like that. But I am gonna add packets of this onion soup mix to it. I'm gonna add that, and all down on the sides, and all of that on this roast. Let's put a little bit more Worcestershire sauce on top of that, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't go crazy with it. Then we're gonna add some thyme leaves, just a little bit. It ain't gonna take much. Just sprinkle you some right down in there and around the sides too, because you want to get down there in the bottom so you just flavor up that bottom. Okay, then you're gonna add your parsley. Sprinkle you some parsley down in there. That's just for color, child, decoration. Okay, you better decorate it, boo. All right, then we're gonna go with us some onion and celery, and we just gonna put this all in here. Definitely the celery down in the bottom. Okay, the celery is going in the bottom because we want that celery to get done. Okay, we don't want no crunchy celery in our food, so put that in there. Then now I got all the goodness together. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay, so let me get my garlic and then we're gonna be through with this. Okay, I'm gonna put me some garlic in here. Put how much garlic you want to put, and I'm putting how much I want to put. So put the garlic down in there like that, and let that just all this just gonna seep on down in there and around in there, and honey get in there. Okay. All right, and then on the side, we're just gonna add one whole bay leaf on the side, or you could put 2 or 1.5 like I did. Put it down on the side so that all this right here can get that flavor. I'm gonna put 1 on each side. How about that? Make sure it get down in the liquid. Okay, so we're gonna put our lid on this bad boy. And I got it on high, but I'm gonna put this on low and let it cook all night and all day tomorrow, however long it need to cook to get how I want it to get. Okay, so if it look like it ain't made no progress around a certain time tomorrow, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like and whether or not I had to turn it up or down. Okay, so I will see y'all in some hours. Good morning, y'all. It is officially the next day. The roast is still on. I did let it cook all day yesterday and all night on low. Okay, so we're gonna see if it's tender today. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that roast, y'all. Look at that, yeah. Oh, look at those onions. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all, ooh, y'all, look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all, look at that. Don't it look good? Hold on, I'm trying to get you. I should have left you alone, right? Let me taste this, bro. See where it's at. Oh, y'all, look at the onions. It smells like it's gonna need something. It kind of got a fresh smell, so it smells like it's gonna need like a little bit more seasoning. Love that flavor that it's got. So only thing you really need is just a little tap of salt. That's it. I don't need nothing else. So basically, I'm just gonna add just a little Tony's to this. Just a little Tony seasoning, like that. Then we're gonna take this roast out for a second. I think on the side. So we're gonna take this out of here for a second. Oh, y'all, look how. Oh, and I like to take my fat. Excuse me, y'all. I like to take the fat and mix it in with the meat. Some of it, anyway. I don't even stress myself over it. But y'all, look at that meat, though. And look how much liquid it made, and I didn't put that much in there yesterday, y'all. The bone comes straight out. Clean. So now, I'm gonna get all this out of here. Only thing I'm about to do is, oh, there go a bay leaf. Throw that away too. If I could find the other one, I will. If I can't, I ain't finna worry about it. Okay, hold on, what that is. Okay, sure. What is? Oh, okay, little Cajun piece. Okay, so now what I'm about to do is take some cornstarch because I'm going to thicken this gravy up a little bit. So I'm going to take, I see something, y'all, I want to try. Let me taste my broth real quick. I seen something I want to try. And it was with roast. I went to bed last night and everything that I added to my roast, the person added, but then it was only one thing that they added that I didn't add. And I said, ooh, I'm going to try that. So we finna try it. Ooh, honey boo boo. Okay. So the one thing that they tried was some ranch seasoning, y'all. They tried ranch seasoning in a gravy, and when they cook the roast and stuff, they poured a packet of it in there. Like I poured a packet of that little onion soup mix. They poured a packet of that gravy. Okay, so that should be enough. That's about a packet, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna mix that in and see what it tastes like first before I add my flour to this. There you go, baby. I see you. I seen it. I seen it. Right there. I'm gonna taste to see if I need some more. See how I like the flavor of it. This junk hot. I know you didn't, ranch seasoning. I know you didn't come through like that. Hold up, y'all. Shit, let me put some more in now. I know ranch seasoning didn't come through like it just kept child. Let me put child. Okay, so that's like a pack and a it might have been like a whole pack I put in there for real though, because you know I was just shaking and probably really didn't shake as much as I thought I shook in there. So I'm still just gonna say 1 packet of the ranch seasoning, no more. But that ranch seasoning, oh my goodness, y'all, give it a good flavor. Let me show you again for somebody that don't know. And you could buy it in just the little packs, but I got mine in this big thing, and I get mine from Sam's. Alright, so now we're gonna take the cornstarch. We're gonna get a little bit, put it in here, try to get enough. Oh, that's it right there for that. Boop, boop. Okay. So now we're gonna take some of the liquid out of here. Didn't want to have to dip like this, but I'm gonna dip like this and stir it up together that way I don't have no clumps in this pot. So that's why I'm mixing it up in the bowl first, like so. Make sure I get all the lumps and everything out of it. Okay, so now that I got it mixed up in like that, I'm just gonna drop it down. Drop, drop, drop it low. Drop it low. Drop, drop, drop it low. Like that. That should be more than enough. I can just get that mixed around in there. And now that's just gonna help thicken that gravy. So, only thing I'm about to do now is take my meat and place it back in here, right down in that gravy, and it's gonna thicken up all together like that, just like that, y'all. Okay, so again that pushed out. Ooh, honey. Honey. Okay, so we're gonna let this go for a little while, about 30 minutes. It's already done. We're just gonna let it go on low for about another 30 minutes until everything thicken up together. And then the roast is done, y'all. Okay, so yeah, this is how I make my roast. I will come back and show y'all what the ending result looks like. Okay, so this is my roast, and I think I'm gonna be back when I plate it up for you to show you what it look like. Okay. Sorry if I was talking too low, but it's still early in the morning and I ain't trying to wake nobody up. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. This is the end result of the Boston butt, the pork roast I cooked. If y'all try this recipe, I hope you like it. Until next time, peace, love, many, many blessings to each and every one of you guys. I'll holla. Alright, y'all. This is my plate. My yellow rice with my roast. And I got me some hot sauce on top of my stuff, y'all. And some collard greens. We just made regular cornbread. We was supposed to make the crackling cornbread. We're gonna do that some other time. And I got me some chow chow. Chow chow. Miss Fifi. It's going on there, Miss Fifi. Got me some chow chow. Miss Fifi sent me, y'all. This is so good. Together. Bae, how the greens taste? Got Bae trying greens. He don't eat greens, y'all. Well, taste them and tell them. Bae don't eat greens, never ate them before, y'all. And he is, look, y'all, gotta put it on there, okay? Gotta get it. Gotta, ooh.
Hell no.
Yes.
Uh,
It's hot sauce on them, too.
I don't matter if it's hot sauce on them or not. That is not my thing.
What, you don't like hot greens?
No, that ain't my thing.
You don't like the greens?
That ain't my
What you don't like about the greens?
It ain't, it's just I don't like them because they green. I don't like that. Ain't my thing.
'Cause
I
they
like
green.
Yeah, I like cabbage more. I like they don't taste good to me. They just don't taste right.
They is good.
To you, because you like
You went into it thinking they was nasty. You can't go into it thinking it's nasty.
Listen, man,
I'm gonna let y'all. If he eat this plate of
Oh,
greens,
you got me on camera?
If he eat this plate of greens, I'm come back and tell you.
I got my shirt up and everything.
I can cut it out.
Damn,
He eat this plate of greens. I'm coming back to let y'all know he done ate them.
It's not my thing, man.
All right, y'all. So he didn't like the greens, so he say, but the greens is fantabulous to me, and Grandma. All right. So peace, love, many blessings to each and every one of you guys. Till next time, I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.